Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here, and my fellow brothers and sisters of the Dark Brotherhood. I am back with more Elder Scrolls Online. And in this one, we are going to be talking to this guy right here, Elaim Drails, I think is how you say his name. And we're going to be continuing on with the story mode.
I coordinate our family's more mundane contracts. I suggest you get used to this face, because you're going to be seeing a lot of me.
Yeah, so this is the guy in the Dark Brotherhood that gives us contracts. Eventually, we're going to be doing a more difficult task with the Dark Brotherhood called Litany of Blood. Fucking pain in the ass that is. I haven't even completed on my more experienced character, which I don't like. But anyway, Astara said I should speak with you.
Did she now? Are you sure that's what she told you to do? Wouldn't want you to get in trouble your first day in the sanctuary. Now that you're here, we might as well discuss your training.
My training?
Don't repeat what I say. It annoys me. Now, where was I? Oh yes, your training. Complete a contract, receive a reward. Prove yourself, and more significant contracts will be made available to you. It's simple, really.
I understand.
I don't expect you to last a week, but as long as you're still here. Ready for your first contract, Initiate? Not everyone appeals to the Dark Brotherhood through the Black Sacrament. For those with copious amounts of gold to spare, we usually indulge their more mundane requests. Are you ready to take on your first contract?
I'm ready.
Typically, you'll consult the ledger marked for death, but I've handpicked something special for your first job.
Who do I have to kill?
Travel to the city of Kvatch, identify the target listed on this contract, then eliminate them. I encourage you to practice with the Blade of Woe, but as long as the target dies, it doesn't really matter how you kill them. Can you manage that?
I'll return when my target is dead.
What are you standing around for? I'm not much to look at, and neither is this room.
Well then, Beakos. This contract's gonna be fun. Probably gonna be a good idea if we go and get this way shrine over here. Yeah, we're going to Kvatch, the same city we saw burned down in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So now, all of you who have been watching Oblivion can see what Kvatch looked like during the Second Era before it burned down. Because that's when ESO takes place, it's the Second Era. there she is. Hopefully, though, we're strong enough to fight the Grand Scimitar, or however you say her fucking name. Because I got wrecked. And here we are.
Heard that King Midorian has returned. He's going to lead the Fighters Guild now.
Have you heard who's fighting in the arena today? I hear it's going to be a bloodbath.
Well?
Now let's see, where is... Here they are.
Stop there, churl!
The law demands you pay your bounty. Me? I'm going to ask nicely and hope you agree. I'm so glad that's done with.
Alright, now let's head back home.
I see our family has grown. Good, good. But mind what you say. Our connection to the family is a closely guarded secret, and I prefer to keep it that way.
Welcome to my humble shop! Oh.
Yeah, let's get a lot of lock picks. Better safe than sorry. How much will 50 cost us? There we go. I'm trying to prepare for the Grand Scimitar's estate. Honestly, that was a nightmare going through, mostly because of the Grand Scimitar. She's a boss. She's got 2 bodyguards and shoots lightning at you. It's fucking annoying.
You're back, I see. How could I not? You're standing in my light. So tell me, how did you do?
I completed my first contract.
Well, good for you. But don't get too full of your accomplishments just yet. That was a fairly easy contract I started you with. Come back when you're ready for more. If the Speaker or the Matron give an order, though, that takes priority.
Okay, so we got a Dark Brotherhood reward satchel. Let's see what's in it. $126 lockpicks. Yep, that should be plenty. Alright, now let's do another contract. Mark for death. Herein lie the countless damned, their worth measured only by the weight of the gold that condemned them. Find your favorite and drive home the point, preferably with the tip of your blade. Enclosed are the necessary papers and how do you say that? Remuneration for the issuance of a writ of execution. My enemy will be found at the Davins Watch dockyards, though I do not know for how long. So I hope the guild will process this request with due haste. Wait, is Davins Watch in the Gold? I don't think Davins Watch is in the Gold Coast. Okay, so I think we're at the stage where there's a lot more traveling in the Dark Brotherhood. I haven't completed this quest line once, so...
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Yeah, you guys will see me complete the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
We need an edge in this fight.
Okay, there they are right there. Alright, well that was fairly easy. Then again, I know what I'm doing with this character, and I have my werewolf fully maxed out. Whereas when I fought the Grand Scimitar the first time, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know what I was doing with that character. He just had random bullshit all over the place, so... And my werewolf was not fully maxed out. So maybe on this character that I'm using for YouTube, it might actually be more of a simple task to kill the Grand Scimitar than it was the first time. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully fighting this Grand Scimitar won't be too much of a challenge this time around.
Aren't you finished yet, Initiate?
Yes, I am. I just completed the contract.
I don't think this contract was intended for us. We've got the gold, and you've done the deed, so we'll just call this bit of poaching a happy accident. Or the will of Sithis, whichever you prefer. There's your due.
Note from Astara. Initiate. A situation has developed in Kvatch that requires our immediate attention. Find me in the sanctuary and I'll provide instructions. This might be where we go and fight this Grand Scimitar.
Grand Sermonizer is at it again.
Those loudmouth fanatics! It's time to teach them a lesson about the blessings of silence!
Enough. I'll decide how we respond to these malign sermons. Initiate, I have a task for you. Once again, the pious idiots of Kvatch dare to provoke the anger of the Dark Brotherhood. Such an insult cannot be allowed to stand unchallenged.
What's going on in Kvatch?
As if the Grand Sermonizer didn't have enough vices to rage about. Now she's preaching against the Brotherhood. She says we are weak, powerless. A toothless dragon that inspires ridicule instead of fear. These lies must be silenced. Permanently.
Okay, it's Sermonizer, not Scimitar. I'm being stupid. Okay, I can go to Kvatch.
Be wary. The Order of the Hour has increased its presence in Kvatch. Avoid the warrior priests if you can. Meet up with Tannic and silence the priests that speak against us, including the Grand Sermonizer. That will put the fear of Sithis in them.
I'll go to Kvatch right away.
Tannic will meet you in Kvatch. I expect the two of you to deal with the Grand Sermonizer and show the people of that hypocritical city the real power of the Dark Brotherhood.
Initiate, I have my own contract in Kvatch. I'll join you in Tannic as soon as I'm finished.
3 blades on the same contract? Is that wise way to...
Alright, time to fuck shit up. But honestly, this is definitely my favorite Brotherhood sanctuary. I absolutely love it. The close second is the one in Oblivion. And then the second one you get in Skyrim. Let's just TP there. At some point, though, we're gonna have to do a quest called Litany of Blood. And that's something I'm gonna have to look up and get a guide for, because Litany of Blood is where I'm stuck on with my other character going through the Dark Brotherhood. Because for whatever reason, the Litany of Blood... It doesn't really... It doesn't have quest markers, so it's a bit more challenging. But anyway, let's get to this.
I was wondering how long it would take you to get here. Didn't Astara instill you with a sense of urgency about this mission? She must be getting tender-hearted after all these years.
Does everything amuse you?
Yes, I say so. I find life to be a complicated series of pranks and pratfalls. Besides, this is your mission. I'm only here to observe and offer assistance if you get in over your head. Speaking of which, try not to get captured or killed today.
So you're just going to stand around and watch?
No, that would be boring. You start murdering the Sermonizer's priests while I take on the real challenge. I'll locate her hiding spot. Then I'll find you so we can kill her together. That will put the fear of the Brotherhood in the Kvatch people.
What happens if I get spotted making a kill?
Be stealthy or slaughter everyone that gets in your way. Whichever works best for you. They all wind up with Sithis in the end, so what's the worry? Now, let's get out there and deal with the Grand Sermonizer and her lying priests.
Sounds like we have a plan.
Time to dip our daggers in Sermonizer blood. Watch your back, new blade.
I'm assuming they'd either... Okay, well, I'm assuming that they'd have, like, either black hands over them or... say Sermonizers. I don't remember. Order Crusader. Maybe it's them? That would be a no. Akatosh Sermonizers. Where the fuck? Order Paladin. Maybe it's these guys. Nope. Oh, that dude's getting wrecked. Well, where the bloody hell could these guys be?
I've got a lot to do here.
I swear I just saw the word Sermonizer.
The fine assessed for your crime Consider your debt to society paid in full.
Okay, it won't let us talk.
Are you someone?
Ah, this is boring. Where the fuck are they? Fuck it, we'll just start killing random people and hope that there's an outcome. Ha, serial killer, hell yeah. Okay, well this is getting us nowhere. Yes! Okay, they're gonna have hands. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so they are gonna have hands. That helps. So they're gonna be dressed in fancy robes and have a hand over them, just like with all the other Brotherhood targets. That helps a lot. Check down this way. I don't think we've been down here yet.
Are you a criminal? If so, you're not very good at it.
That'll teach you to shit talk people. Okay, there's one right there. He's running. And we can't go in. But we have a high as fuck bounty. 1,501. Probably gonna be a good idea if we avoid the guards. Bingo.
Our quarry towers in her family's estate outside Kvatch. I'll meet you there, New Blade. And if you really want to impress the matron, kill a few more sermonizers along the way.
There's a hidden evil corrupting Kvatch.
And our last guy's right here. Well, let's go to the Kvatch Shrine. And now I need to go to the Grand Sermonizer's estate. Where we will have a boss fight. That's a guard. Yeah, we need to wait till the bounty either goes down. Okay, not even locked. That's good. Yeah, hopefully with my maxed out wolf and my kind of understanding of how to go about this assassin business and how to defeat her, it's gonna help a lot, hopefully.
You Blade, come quietly and listen. Our quarry stirs below.
Grand Sermonizer, have you discovered the location of the sanctuary yet?
Unfortunately, this assassin expired before revealing anything useful.
I'll capture another. Try not to kill this one before we learn the location of the Dark Brotherhood's lair.
Lord Akatosh, hear our prayer. Just prepare the body. Like so.
Who is that black-armored warrior? Some kind of mercenary? Now's our chance. Follow me. She tortured Simbar. Such an insult to the family cannot stand. At least he knew how to hold his tongue. What foul magic is this? New Blade, beware. I feel so weak. I can't move.
2 assassins? I didn't know they came in pairs. With the proper motivation, we will reveal the location of the Brotherhood sanctuary. The Black Dragon admires your kind, but I don't see what the attraction is. Unexpected, but I refuse to die here.
I'm just gonna sit here and see who comes for me first. Sithis or Tall Papa?
Tarnik, are you planning to just lay down and die?
They knew we'd come for Simbar. Trapped his body with some kind of foul death magic.
Get up, you milk drinker! Sithis still has work for you to do. The Grand Sermonizer is yours. I'll get Tonic home.
Alright, boss fight, ladies and gentlemen. Alright.
Defend me, Knights of the Order of the Hour! Show this assassin the true power of Akatosh!
Alright, bitch, keep walking.
Trust in Akatosh!
Alright, let's see what he's doing.
Murder me if you must! It won't save your Dark Brotherhood!
Alright, let's wait for our restoration to heal. Okay, shit. They're not gonna give us a window.
Seems I'll need to use something harsher than words. Black Dragon
Yeah, this is definitely gonna go by a lot faster since our wolf maxed out.
My spirit is yours!
Yeah, that went by 10, well, not even 10, 100% faster than the first time I fought her. Like, my first time I fought her, I probably died about 50 times before I gave up, and then a lot more. Yeah, that boss that we kind of gave up on, the Sea Slowed Kotal in the Somerset DLC. Pretty sure we can fuck her up. Him up, I mean. Since we managed to get through the Grand Sermonizer 100% faster than the first time I fought her. Like, that just took a few seconds. The first time, it took hours. Yeah, the Sea Slowed, once we get done with the first half of the Dark Brotherhood, we will be fucking shit up. Let's go check in with her. Hello?
Kor brought Tannic home injured but alive. He told me you went after the Grand Sermonizer. Tell me, has the deed been done?
The Grand Sermonizer and her priests are dead. We found Simbar, tortured to death.
Simbar was one of our best. To allow himself to be captured like that. I didn't think that either the Grand Sermonizer or the Order of the Hour was capable of such a feat. Why go to all that trouble, I wonder?
A warrior in Black Armour captured Simbar. Said she wanted to learn the location of our sanctuary.
Black Armour? I've heard rumors of such a warrior, but to seek the location of our sanctuary. It appears we're at war with an unknown adversary. I need to think about this. By the way, Tannic woke up and asked to see you.
I'll go talk to Tannic.
Don't worry, Tannic. A cask of mead, and you'll be back on your feet in no time.
Shit, your mead tastes like bee vomit. I think I'll pass.
Oh, Tannic, I hate that this happened to you.
You worry more than the matron, Hildegard. I'll be as good as new before you know it. Ah, the new blade has arrived. Give us the room if you would, Kor.
Certainly, Tannic. But I still expect you to be completing contracts again in a few days.
I'll do my best not to disappoint you.
Take your time, Tannic.
Kor and Hildegard mean well, but they're worse than a couple of mother hens. You're alive. Does that mean the Grand Sermonizer is no longer with us?
The Grand Sermonizer is dead, but how are you doing?
We're not certain what kind of magic the Grand Sermonizer placed upon Simbar's body. But I'd be dead too, if not for you and Kor. I'm indebted to you both.
At least they didn't learn the location of the sanctuary.
And I'll make sure that everyone remembers Simbar's bravery. He refused to give up our secret, no matter what the Grand Sermonizer did to him. It does make me wonder about the warrior who was able to defeat him, though.
Give me just a second, I'm writing something down. Okay. You mean that black armored warrior?
Simbar could easily best me in a fight, and that warrior bested him. If you encounter her again, don't underestimate her skills and abilities. She's hunting the hunters, and that's a game I have no desire to play.
Is there anything else you need right now?
A chance to beat your record. How many of the Sermonizer's priests did you murder anyway? Seriously, New Blade, stay sharp out there. The roots of our trouble stretch deep below the soil. Things are gonna get worse, my friend. Mark my words.
And we leveled up. Alright, let's go and put points into our Dark Brotherhood. We can, and we can. Wait, assassination, shadow, dark vigor. We should probably put shit into that. Let's see, what did we get from him? Sithis' boots. Okay. Well, now that that's done, Beacos, we will continue this in the next one and see what we'll be doing then. And in the meantime, I'm gonna upload this and print off a guide for the Litany of Blood, which we need to be doing at some point. Until then, Beacos, this has been Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye!